y'all, it's been a lethargic week. I hope to make this super short because there's not much else to discuss except travel insurance was the topic for today. And I found out about SafetyWing. I don't know if you've heard about it, but essentially they try and present themselves as like younger individual friendly. I can tell you for a fact, age group 39 and under was $320 less than the 40 to 49 crowd. So help us all. If you're about to turn 40 and you think this is something you would like, you need to sign up for it now. Comparatively against Berkshire Hathaway Travel, they were actually more if you look at the annual, but SafetyWing allows for a monthly payment. And I like that concept simply because I didn't want to pay in full and not get all my money back. Sorry, Berkshire Hathaway Travel. Here's also the trade-off. I went ahead and called in and actually spoke to a human at Berkshire. Everything you do is pay and get reimbursed. I don't like that under any conditions from any company. So I'm going to first give the disclaimer. Sorry if I'm moving slow. This is not a paid anything. No one is sponsoring me. I don't even have enough views or subscribers for someone to come in and say otherwise. But do know, between SafetyWing and Berkshire Hathaway travel insurance, like Berkshire was $734 for an actual year. And I was going from, just mock it up, from January 24th to December the 14th. SafetyWing makes it really user-friendly, but behind the wall, there is a real company back there. The monthly fee does not have an upcharge like some insurance companies do nowadays, like Geico and Allstate with your auto or home policies or whatnot. And they are looking to bring, SafetyWing is looking to bring about like investment accounts as well too. So the idea behind SafetyWing having, nomad insurance is what it's called. Remote health insurance, which would cover your like normal day-to-day doctor visits and not just emergency items. All of it, I will say, I set it up where the payment will deduct in time for my trip. And the next payment is already posted. They go by every 4 weeks equals 28 days. So 7 days a week, that's one. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4. 4 times 7 equals 28. All in all, I don't know how it's going to work. I did question for repatriation. How does that work? Berkshire, that was the one thing that did not. I was like, how can I do reimbursement? I'd be dead. And this is something, the entire premise behind me securing such insurance. I don't want my family to have to deal with anything. On one hand, SafetyWing lays it out really quickly. If you're kidnapped, including in Nigeria and a few other places, they specifically tell you 3 countries that are not part of them, and that's Iran, North Korea, and someone else. Let's just go with high conflict. Even if you go and get kidnapped somehow in Somalia, they won't engage or entertain it. I thought that was strange. So here's what it looks like from the cell phone. I'll zoom in and you'll decide. Sorry, there's no shots. But you can sign up or you can go with a different age group right there. And you'll see it's really, I don't know, cartoonish. You can chat with an operator. Sorry, I just reduced that. So there's always a $250 deductible. And the max payout is there. And then you can click on the link and see a different age group. Simple as that. Sorry for the glare, but basically it's a matter of who do you feel going with. I chose to go with someone that, okay, I can just pay month to month. I'm tired of prepaying for everything right now. Normally I'm all for, pay in advance, let's go. But pre-existing conditions. Of all the reviews I saw about SafetyWing through YouTube, which is how I learned about it, guess what? I have been an asthmatic since I was born into the world. I emailed directly and got a direct response. No, it's not covered. They have some little caveats like an acute onset. Guess what? My asthma, even if triggered by something brand new in a country I've never been to before, will not be covered. I think that's extreme and is asking for a lot. But for you, Berkshire Hathaway does cover pre-existing conditions. and they provide a little more coverage in terms of how much they'll reimburse back. The limits are much higher. All in all, like if I lose the passport, SafetyWing gives $100, no deductible, no additional blah, blah, blah. If you lose the passport, Berkshire Hathaway covers way more. I can tell you for a fact, the passport is going to at least be $220 expedited. I paid that fee, and I wouldn't, it's not the greatest feeling in the world when you only get $100 off. And I know someone's like, well, $100 is better than nothing. Well, if you think about how often you would submit a claim with insurance, how does that work? And that's why I feel so adamant against Berkshire, because I'm just not the person to submit insurance receipts and fight with you in circles. Yes, insurance companies wear me down. I always knew that. Even when I met attorneys that worked for insurance companies, I'd be like, oh, okay, special place for you, someplace hot. And go the other direction. So, hope y'all have a great day. This has been a babbling session on the countdown journey to the motherland. Financial week is covering today the insurance. Repatriation of the remains is very important for me. And I learned that, I guess, like one of my friends said, I'll just be buried there. I was like, but what? And he doesn't mind. He actually wants to be cremated. I want my body intact and bring it back. Simple as that. So all in all, I hope you have a good opportunity to find somebody to really get some good competitive rates. But if you're right about to hit 40 at that cusp, to recap, go and secure something now with a projected date. You can choose dates that you just don't know yet and at least get a quote and get an idea. So, hope you have a great Thursday.